So the healthy habits, what we must, uh, how we must be to avoid becoming sick, how to avoid, and how, what precautions we have to take to avoid becoming ill. So have we must use the healthy habits. What healthy habits we have to use in our daily life to avoid being sick? We'll see now. Okay, children. So do not chat with each other. Just listen to the class here. How can you reduce your chances of falling sick? We'll see now. So we have to eat healthy, nutrient diet we have to take in, and you must not go out again and again. You must minimize your exposure to sick people. Means what? You must not go near the sick people. You must not go if anyone have fever, or if anyone is suffering from cough, cold. You must not go near them, because you too will be affected. You too will become ill. So you have to avoid exposure to sick people. Sick people must be kept in a separate room till they become healthy. And even after they become healthy, the room must be properly cleaned, because the infection will be there inside, the germs will be there in that room where the sick person was staying. Okay, and even you have to drink plenty of fluids, including water. You have to drink even lukewarm water, and tea or something. You have to take in lots and lots of fluids. And you must sleep properly in the night. You have to take your dinner at time, and then you have to go to bed quickly. Do not watch any movies or phone or anything. Do not play the games. You have to sleep. Early to bed and early to rise, isn't it? The proverb is there: makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. So you have to sleep early and you have to wake up early in the morning. So, because of that, you'll be healthy. Your body will be healthy. You must have minimum 7 hours of sleep so that you can be healthy. Manage your stress by what? You can manage your stress by doing yoga and by doing exercises. Even you can do the warm up exercises. You know how to do warm up exercises? I'll show you a few warm up exercises how you can do. Just look at this video. I'll show it. Just give me a second so that you can see the screen here. So uh, we can now just look at the screen. Now if you have enough sleep, you can even reduce the risk of falling sick, and even you can manage your stress whenever you are very much tired. And then in the morning, daily in the morning, you just wake up and do exercises. Yes, so this releases the stress. It lowers the stress. And now, one more thing, what you have to do is you have to wash your hands whenever you go out, or whenever you are just touching anything. You have to properly wash your hands, and even you have to cover your mouth, your nose with mask, face mask, and even avoid touching your eyes, mouth, and nose, because through nose, eyes, and mouth, the germs will enter inside our body, and they cause the illness. They will make us sick. Okay, so we do different types of exercises, isn't it? We do cycling, we do yoga, and even more exercises to stay fit. So now, children, what are the different ways through which we get ill, by which we get sick? So now we will discuss it. So the germs. What happens when the germs they are entering into the body? What they do? Why do we fall sick actually? What they do is the germs or the bacteria what they enter into our body and then they attack the cells. Our body have number of cells. You know that our body is made up of cells. So these cells, what they do? Yes, Ritvik Rao, you have any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Then why you raised your hand? Okay, so these
Ma'am, I
organisms,
didn't.
okay, mute yourself. So these organisms they enter into our body and they attack. They enter into the cells which are present in our body. Then they what they do is they try to multiply and they try to grow by taking the nutrition from our body. They try to take the nutrition from the body cells and they try to grow. They try to increase in our body. And then what happens? Our immunity will be lost. We lose our immunity. We will be we will become sick easily because they are trying to grow by taking all our nutrition. So our cells will become weak and will be sick. Now the body starts showing the symptoms. Now the body starts showing the symptoms. What symptoms? You will be feeling fever, your temperature will increase. Look here, these are the symptoms your body will show. You'll be sneezing, isn't it? You'll be sneezing and you'll have fever, a lot of fever. You can't be able to wake up from the bed. You'll feel very much tired. And so these are the, and now you'll be checking up the fever body temperature with the help of a thermometer. So here your body shows lots and lots of symptoms. So even you also know what symptoms you are getting. That yes, I am feeling like my body temperature is increasing. I am feeling like fever. So you'll rush and you'll go and check the temperature with the help of a thermometer. And then you'll, if you are feeling like you are getting sneezes and you have a running nose, then what you will do? Firstly, you'll inform your parents, and what your parents will do? They try to just give you some homemade medicines. I mean, some homemade medications. Like they'll give you some warm water, and then you have to gargle with warm water, lukewarm water, to avoid the irritation of throat. And then you'll then they will take you to a doctor. They'll check, firstly they'll check the temperature with the help of a thermometer. Okay, at home you have a thermometer with you? In your house, do you have a thermometer? Raise your hands, those who have thermometer. Firstly, just first keep your camera. Okay, you and Shri have. Yes. And Vaishali, do you have a thermometer in your house? Okay, so we can check the thermometer with the help, we can check the fever with the help of a thermometer. So now, what is fever? What actually is fever? Fever is when the body temperature raises above the normal range. When your body, when you're touching your body, you'll feel somewhat hot. If you're touching with your hand, you'll feel that it is somewhat hot. I told you to keep your camera. Where is your cam? Rutvik, Krishan, Vishrut, Nandakishore, keep your cam. Azmina, Adrika, Pratik, keep your cam. Shishira. Yes. So, what actually fever is? Fever is when your body temperature raises above the normal range. The onset of fever suggests that It shows the entry of germs into our body. When we are getting fever, what it shows that yes, our body have germs has entered into the body. So that's why we are feeling sick. That's why we are feeling fever, warm. Our body is getting warm. What it shows the indication that germs have entered into the body. With what instrument fever is measured? Himesh Chandra, you can unmute yourself. With what you can measure the body temperature? With what you can measure?
Thermometer.
Yes, thermometer. Good. Yes, Kirtana, with what you can
Ma'am,
check your fever?
with thermometer.
Okay, good. Yes, Lasya, you have to unmute yourself.
Thermometer.
Okay, good. Thermometer. And Talang,
Ma'am,
Bhuvan, your name is
ma'am.
Bhuvan?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, with what you can measure the fever? You can check the fever with
Thermometer.
what?
Thermometer.
Good, thermometer. Okay. So I'll be asking you questions to the children who haven't asked. So wait for your turn also. Okay. So with the thermometer, actually the normal body temperature. What is the normal body temperature? First, we must know what is our normal body temperature. So then we can find out, yes, there is an increase in the temperature. So now the normal body temperature is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. That is 37 degrees centigrade. In centigrade scale will measure. On the thermometer, the reading will be there. Nowadays we use digital thermometers, isn't it? We are using digital thermometers. In that, the reading will show like 98.6 degree F it will show. Okay, so those are the digital thermometers. Yes, Lasya?
Ma'am, can you increase your volume? I can't hear.
No, ma, my volume is completely increased 100%.
I'm
And
also
even
increasing.
now I'm just shouting. It is a problem with my microphone. I'll just check out with it. I'm just shouting, but still you people can't hear my voice. Okay, I'll try to be a little bit more louder. Okay, the normal body temperature in humans is 37 degrees centigrade. On the normal, usually what we use the thermometer on that, the readings will be there. Usually we use nowadays we are using digital thermometers. In that, automatically when you keep it in your mouth, the readings it will show. The thermometer will show the readings. So if the reading exceeds above 98.6 or 37 degrees centigrade, if it increases above that, like if your readings are 100, 101, 102, then it will be your fever will be more high. So there are chances of getting fits. So what you have to do, your parents, your mother will just do sponging. She will just wet a cloth and then she'll wipe your whole body because your body temperature is increasing. So to lower your body temperature, they will wipe your body with a wet cloth to make your body temperature lower. Okay, is it clear? So you must check with the thermometer. If it is there at your house, then you can check your temperature, your body temperature. If you're feeling like somewhat fever, then you can check it quickly and then you can rush to a doctor or any medications your parents will give you. Okay, but it is better to go and visit a doctor. And now, uh, the things what we can do to avoid falling sick. How do we avoid falling sick? What to do? So now, maintaining personal hygiene. We have to maintain personal hygiene. Yes. Now, Vaishali, can you tell me what precautions you can take to avoid falling sick? Vaishali, you can unmute yourself. Kirtana, yes, you can hear me, Vaishali?
Ma'am.
Yes, tell me. Tell me what precautions you have to take to avoid falling sick. What precautions you'll take while going out? What precautions you'll take not to become sick?
They have to wear mask.
Yes, good. Yes, Lasya,
They have
just let
to
Vaishali tell. Yes, Vaishali?
they have to keep sanitizer.
Yes, good. And
We have to not go to for sick
okay,
person.
Vaishali, I'll give the chance to Santosh. Yes, Sai Vishruth, yes, tell me, unmute yourself.
Ma'am, can I tell?
Yes, tell.
We should eat healthy foods, ma'am.
Yes.
We should eat healthy food.
Yes, and
We should not go to the sick persons.
yes, we must not go near to the sick person. And what
We
else?
should not touch eyes, nose, and mouth.
Yes, good. We must not touch eyes, nose, and mouth. We must not put the fingers inside the mouth when we touch something else. Okay. And who else want to tell me? Tell me how to avoid getting sick. Yes. Anyone? Just raise your hands. Lasya, I'll give you the chance. Yes, Yuan, tell me. Yuan, unmute yourself. Yes, Yuan. I can't hear you, Yuan.
Not go to the crowd places.
And
Hello, ma'am.
yes, tell me, Yuan. Sorry, Yuan, we can't hear your voice. Sorry, yes, Adrika, yes, tell me. Lasya, tell me.
Ma'am, we should wash regularly,
Yes,
hand wash regularly,
okay.
keep nails and hair clean,
Yes,
maintain personal hygiene,
good. And
having a balanced diet,
yes,
but avoiding contact with an infected person in cause of communicable disease.
okay. Okay, good, Lasya. I'll give the chance to others also to just speak. And where is the camera of Ashank? I want to see you. Where is Ashank, Azmina, Tanvit, Shishira, Pratik? Keep your camera. Yes, Adrika, keep your camera. Okay. So, yes, Ashank, tell me what precautions we have to take to avoid getting sick.
Ma'am,
Yes, Ashank.
be aware of sick person.
Yes.
Do not go to crowd places.
Yes. And yes, good. And what
Do
else
not
we have to do? Yes.
not touch eyes, nose, and mouth.
Yes, good. And what else? Still any more points we have to follow? Yes, Shishira, I'll give you the chance. Just wait. Yes, okay. Okay, now Shishira wants to tell. Yes, Shishira. Yes, Shishira, tell me. You have to unmute yourself, Shishira.
Okay.
Yeah, now tell me.
Ma'am, we should be away from sick persons. We should
Yes.
sanitize
Good.
and we should not go to crowd places.
Okay, good.
That's it, ma'am.
Okay. And few more things which you have left out to tell me. Can anyone tell me? Yes. Who is this? Sahendra Verma. You can unmute yourself. Yes. Yes, can you tell me what precautions we have to take to avoid becoming sick? I think you don't have the microphone to speak. It's okay. So yes, I'll just yes. Can you tell, Lasya? Yes, tell me.
Uh,
That time you're
ma-
raising your hand.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, tell me.
Bathing regularly,
And
exercise regular, and
yes,
practicing
yes.
relaxation. Relaxation.
Okay.
Uh, Washing hands thoroughly with soap and water before and after meals.
Okay. Good. Okay, Lasya. So I'll just tell one by one you have to what precautions you have to take to avoid falling sick. So firstly, you have to maintain your personal hygiene, and then maintain personal hygiene means you have to take bath regularly, you have to cut your nails and take care of your, one second, I'll just mute everyone. I think someone has unmuted themselves. Yeah. So you have to wash your hands thoroughly with the soap and water before and after meals, and wash your hands with antiseptic soap. Uh, when you just go out, then you have to use a face mask or you have to use gloves. And after coming back, you have to wash your hands thoroughly and avoid touching your mouth, nose, and eyes. And even cut your nails and keep your hair clean, and even eat healthy and balanced diet to avoid becoming sick, and exercise daily. Do yoga and do warm up exercises and to become healthy, and engage yourself in different types of sports and recreational activities. Okay. Avoid contact with infected person. If any communicable disease is there to that sick person, then avoid going near to him. Okay. So why these children are joining now? Why all are late? Why they are joining late? You're missing the class. Okay, is it clear, children, to you all about how what precautions you have to take and how you get the fever, what happens inside the body when you are sick? Okay. So now, how does the body react to the germs entering into it? Now we'll see how the body react when the germs enter inside the body. Now, for example, how you will react when a thief comes into your house? You'll shout, isn't it? You will shout. and your elders will just hold a they just run and they just call a police, or they'll just try to beat him out. Okay, and you'll shout to make him for your defense. You'll shout. So now in the same way, what your body does, how your body reacts when germs enter into your body. So when the germs enter into the body, what your body does is your body just try to prepare itself for defense system, try to inform the defense system will be there inside your body also, like how the military people are standing, uh, they are protecting our country now. Military defense people, they are protecting, they are near the borders, they are keeping ourselves safe, our country safe, they are protecting our country. In the same way, in our body also a defense system will be there. So what that defense system will do, it will first, it will just fight with the germs, it will fight with the germs, those germs who are entering into the body. So what happens actually? Who are these defense people inside our body? The defense people who are present inside our body are the antibodies. They are the special type of cells. The special type of cells which are present in our body, they are called as antibodies. What do you call the defense people, the police inside our body? For example, I'm telling, the police will be not there inside our body. The they act like a defense. They act like a police. They come and they kill the. They come and they catch the thief. The police will come and catch the thief. In the same way, the antibodies, they act like a police. These antibodies, they catch the germs. They catch the uh, in, infection which is entering into our body. They will catch and they try to kill the germs. These antibodies, they catch the germs and they kill the germs. The onset of fever is a sign that the body's defense system is fighting the infection. When the fever is there, then you'll come to know, yes, something entered into our body. The germs has entered into our body, and our defense system is fighting with that germs. So you'll come to know when your body is suffering from fever, when you get the fever, then you'll come to know that yes, something entered into our body, and our body defense system is fighting with that germs. Once the germs are killed or their number is reduced, the fever will come down. Once the, if not, then you have to take some, you have to go to a doctor. The doctor will give you medicines, and then when you'll take those medicines, then you'll be cured. If your defense system is weak, if your immunity is weak, you're not that much immune, you don't have immunity, then what you have to do, if the fever is not coming down, you have to go and visit a doctor. Then what the doctor will do, the doctor will give you medicines. So with that medicines, the defense system will increase, there will be increase in number of police. We are calling the police from outside, because the police which is there inside our body, it is not enough to fight the germs. So we have to call more number of police, more number of army to come and help us to fight the germs. So with the extra number of army is the medicines which the doctor gives. So with by using those medicines, you can cure yourself and the fever will come down. Now understood, children? Raise your hands if you have any doubts. Keep your camera and raise your hands if you have any doubts. No doubts? Clear? Okay. So what are some measures that can be taken to prevent the occurrence of diseases. What prevention? Like the communicable disease. Communicable diseases are, what are the types of communicable diseases? Can anyone tell me? Because we have finished this topic of communicable and non-communicable disease. Now, can you give me an example of communicable diseases? Yes, first I'll give the chance to Adrika. Yes, tell me. Last year, wait, I'll give you the chance. Yes, Adrika?
Ma'am, an example of communicable disease is common cold.
Yes, and?
Common cold and influenza
Hmm. And? Yes, good.
and
Okay. I'll give the chance to Lasya. Yes, tell me.
Influenza, common cold,
Yes.
uh, running nose.
Running nose is common cold. A few more communicable disease. For
Mm,
what diseases you'll be vaccinated when in your childhood? What are those diseases for which you'll be vaccinated? You'll be given vaccines.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, Adrika, tell me.
ma'am polio.
Yes, good. And what else? Only polio?